Top 10 best places to visit in Barcelona. 10. Barri Gothic. Also known as Gothic Quarter, it is the old part of the city. Picasso lived and worked in Barri Gothic from 1895 to 1904, and Joan Miró was born and lived here during his youth. Gothic Quarter is situated on the right-hand side of the La Rambla. It contains a concentration of medieval tall Gothic buildings 14 to 15th century on narrow cobbled streets, and now is home to much of the city's nightlife. 9. Parc Güell. Parc Güell is the reflection of Gaudí's artistic plenitude, which belongs to his naturalist phase, first decade of the 20th century. During this period, the architect perfected his personal style through inspiration from organic shapes. He put into practice a series of new structural solutions rooted in the analysis of geometry. To that, the Catalan artist adds creative liberty and an imaginative, ornamental creation. The park was built from 1900 to 1914 and was officially opened as a public park in 1926. In 1984, UNESCO declared the park a World Heritage Site under Works of Antoni Gaudí. 8. Museu Nacional de Catalunya. Situated on Montjuic Hill at the end of Avinguda de la Reina Maria Cristina, near Plaza España, the museum is especially notable for its outstanding collection of Romanesque church paintings, and for Catalan art and design from the late 19th and early 20th centuries, including Modernisme and Noucentisme. It was officially inaugurated on the 16th of December 2004. It is one of the largest museums in Spain. 7. Arc de Triomphe. The arch is built in reddish brickwork in the neo-Mudéjar style. The front frieze contains the stone sculpture Barcelona rep les nations, Catalan for Barcelona welcomes the nations, by Josep Reines. The opposite frieze contains a stone carving entitled Recompensa, Recompense, a work from Josep Limona's earliest period, representing the granting of awards to the participants in the World Exposition. The friezes along the sides of the arch include allegories of agriculture and industry by Antoni Vilanova and of trade and art by Torquat Tasso. The two pillars of the arch feature bats carved in stone, which were the emblem of King Jaume I, who ruled over a period of prosperity in Barcelona. 6. Tibidabo. Tibidabo is the highest hill in the wooded range that forms the backdrop to Barcelona. It has amazing views of the whole of Barcelona, a stunning cathedral, and a family fun park d'attractions with old-style rides offering breathtaking views. A glass lift at the park goes 115 meters (383 feet) up to a visitor's observation area at Torre de Collserola Telecommunications Tower. 5. Camp Nou. Home of FC Barcelona, one of Europe's leading soccer teams, with capacity of almost 100,000 spectators. It is the largest stadium in Spain and Europe, and the third largest football stadium in the world in capacity. It has hosted some of the most important matches in the history of the most popular sport in the world. You definitely have to visit its museum. 4. The Barbier Müller Museum of Pre-Columbian Art. It is the only museum in Europe devoted exclusively to pre-Columbian cultures. Housed in a Gothic palace, its collection is one of the finest of its kind and gives visitors an insight into the rich world of the earliest cultures on the American continent. The museum contains 100 pieces, including wood and stone sculptures, ceramics, tapestries, jade, often found in international exhibitions and prestige publications. The exhibits represented the Olmec, Maya, Aztec, Chavan, Moxica and Inca civilizations. 3. Museu Picasso. The Museu Picasso is Barcelona's most visited museum. 3,500 exhibits make up the permanent collection. Picasso spent several years 1901 to 06 in Barcelona, and this collection is particularly strong on his early work. Displays include childhood sketches, pictures from the beautiful rose and blue periods, and the famous 1950s Cubist variations on Velázquez's Las Meninas, Ladies in Waiting. 3. Las Ramblas. Las Ramblas is a tree-lined pedestrian boulevard packed with buskers, living statues, mimes and itinerant salespeople selling everything from lottery tickets to jewelry. Pavement cafes and stands selling craftwork, street performers surrounded by curious onlookers, a noisy bird market, Palau de la Virina, a grand 18th-century Rococo mansion, the Grand Teatre del Liceu, the famous 19th-century opera house. These are all colorful parts of La Rambla's mosaic. La Rambla ends at the lofty Monument to Colom, Monument to Columbus, and the harbor. 2. La Sagrada Familia. La Sagrada Familia is one of the most famous and magnificent among Barcelona's landmarks. The life's work of Barcelona's famous architect, Antoni Gaudí, the magnificent spires of the unfinished cathedral imprint themselves boldly against the sky with swelling outlines inspired by the holy mountain Montserrat. Above each facade there are 4 towers, 12 in total, which are dedicated to the apostles. The tower in the center, the tallest of all at 170 meters, is dedicated to Jesus Christ. Around these there are the towers of the 4 evangelists, and the tower over the apse is dedicated to the Virgin. They are encrusted with a tangle of sculptures that seem to breathe life into the stone. Gaudí died in 1926 before his masterwork was completed, and since then, controversy has continually dogged the building program. Nevertheless, the southwestern Passion facade is almost done, and the nave, begun in 1978, is progressing. 1. The world-famous beaches of Barcelona. Barcelona boasts a number of beautiful beach locations to suit everyone, from those looking to simply relax, to those looking for some extreme sports. Here we explore the best beaches in the city. Barceloneta Beach. Located on the coast of the popular neighborhood which shares its name, La Barceloneta Beach is Barcelona's most bustling and touristy stretch of sand and sea. Nova Icaria Beach. With 400 kilometers of sandy beaches and sea, Nova Icaria Beach is considered the most peaceful in Barcelona, and thus a perfect choice for families or those looking to relax. Acata Beach. North of Barcelona and just a half-hour train ride out of the city, Acata Beach is pristine, flat, and tranquil, complete with beautiful golden white sand. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.